When did you realize your life was just a most powerful story?
Okay. Living with pride. I'm living the story of leaving something absolutely fabulous behind for my daughter. Here.
Okay.
In fact, when you'll see my book and you'll read that I have 7 tattoos, and each tattoo is a milestone of my life.
Oh.
It's been a while without thinking of you, but the thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it, but what am I to do?
Hello and welcome to our third episode of Cups and Conversation. So today is a story of someone whose principle in life is we rise by lifting others. So this is her principle to live her life. And how should I start her journey, and how should I, start telling about herself? She is an incredible person I have ever known, and she brings a diversified talent in she is a certified storyteller, she is a TEDx speaker, an author, a podcaster, and of course a wonderful woman. So today I have Anshu Arora with me. So welcome, Anshu.
Thank you,
And
Megha.
thanks for joining in today's
My pleasure.
episode. So today's let's brew your story, because every cup has a story.
Absolutely.
So how are you feeling today?
Well, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks. How was your day? When were you heading to this place? And right after receiving the invitation for the show, so what made you to say yes to this show actually?
You just said it. We rise by lifting others.
Oh, yeah, right. That is
So, what I think, I'm a very firm believer that if there is somebody trying to find a way, and if you can clear out a few bushes on the path and say, see, that's where it's going, and if that person can then take a leap and go forward, I see no harm in doing that. And so, which is why I'm here.
Oh, and I'm so honored having you. So let us talk about your writing a book journey. I mean, as an author. So when you were writing your story or your book, which is a candid conversation, and we will be letting you know, guys, about her book. So wanted to know, while you were writing your book, were you just documenting your stories, or were that kind of you were healing your journey, or what was that?
Megha, what I've realized is that, when you keep looking at your own set of problems or your own set of concerns or whatever hardships or difficulties you're facing, the moment you keep looking at yourself, it's a very different perspective. But the moment you move on and you look at anybody else, I can bet that you tap on anyone. And if you deep dive into that person, you will find a story. You'll find a story of how that person struggled through. You'll find a story of how that person kind of cleared certain blockages in life and reached where he or she has now.
Okay.
And you'll very soon realize that their story, their struggles are for sure bigger than yours. And the moment you look at any other story and you realize that they're fighting bigger battles than you are, then your battle starts to look small and inconsequential at that moment.
Right.
So that's the whole idea that I wanted to bring out from the book. And that's exactly what I did. I reached out to 11 people across the globe. And I interviewed these people, and I found out that their stories, their lives were telling stories of grit, courage, resilience, and these were bigger than mine. And I said that let's look at it from a bigger point of view, and let's look at it from a perspective where we can make a difference. So, or bring in a big picture in front of everyone.
Everyone, right. Since you believe in a powerful story, right, in a good story, so if अगर मैं ये आपके स्टोरी से रिलेट करूं, so how would you explain your story as so powerful when no one literally knew about it?
I've talked about a very important message, and that is attraversiamo.
Okay.
And attraversiamo is an Italian word. In fact, I have it tattooed here. In fact, when you'll see my book and you'll read that tattoos, and each tattoo is a milestone of my life.
Oh.
So, how is that story worth telling? Is because it is a story about attraversiamo. It's a story about crossing over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story about looking at blockages, looking at life crumbling down to a zero,
Mm-hmm.
and then suddenly putting your courage together to get up and then say, let's cross over. This is not how my story is going to end.
Okay.
And I'm going to rewrite it to make it look different. And that's exactly what I did. And
That's rephrase,
that's why, yes.
redefine, rephrase our kind of
100%, yes.
every day when we wake up with a different state, or today can be a different. If I did,
Not today, not any. I decided that this is not the course of my life. ये बदलना है. ये, like in many Shah Rukh Khan movies or whatever, they say that picture abhi baki hai, or for that matter that, agar if it's not a happy ending, then it's not the ending yet.
yeah.
So I had to take it to a point
Mm-hmm.
where that was not supposed to be my ending, and that's what I wanted to do.
So you want it, of course. एक मैंने एक रणबीर कपूर का एक सीन है मूवी में, उसमें बोला है कि this is your story. Ending तो हमारे हाथ में है ना. You are the director of your movie.
Absolutely, yes.
So this is how we should take, right?
Absolutely. Exactly that emotion, yes.
Yeah. So that attraversiamo, I would want my watchers and listeners to know more about this word. So this word, like, ये word आपने कैसे choose किया? Like how this word came to your mind?
Attraversiamo is an Italian word.
Yeah. So
And-
you are fond of Italian language, or?
Italy is my dream destination. Italy is where I like to be. But if you would have watched the movie Eat, Pray, Love,
Mm-hmm.
then the word attraversiamo also emerges there.
Okay.
That's the first time I got introduced to that word.
Oh.
And then I read about it, and then I kind of did some working around it, and it simply means let's cross over. हम आज हमारी लाइफ यहाँ है,
Mm-hmm.
हम इस स्टेज पे हैं, and जिस स्टेज पे हैं उसके कई डायनामिक्स हैं.
Right.
I'm leading my life in a particular way. I have choices around the current life,
Mm-hmm.
but ये मेरे को नहीं जम रहा है, and this is not a happy place to be in. This is not a mentally healthy place to be in. This is struggle, this is pain, this is angst. I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So who's stopping you? Get up.
We live no more.
You're not a tree.
Yeah.
You can be replanted. In fact, trees can also be replanted.
Yeah.
So get up from here
Mm-hmm.
and cross the bridge, and you get here. That's that. And then this is your life. Only you have to do it. You have to get up and walk out and say, I'm going to cross this over.
And actually, most of the people get stuck at the start of the bridge just because there can be n number of reasons. The reason they are very underconfident. They think that they are lacking kind of resources. What is
मेरा
needed.
कौन confident होता है जब आप एक ऐसे point पे होते हो,
Mhm.
you're losing everything.
Yeah.
आपके हाथ से आपकी life ही निकलती जा रही है, तो आप confident हो ही नहीं सकते. That is all I want people to know. That it is an absolute space of being underconfident, of not believing in yourself,
Right.
of having no support,
Seeking
and there's nobody around. और तभी तो हिम्मत करके क्रॉस करना है. वो आइडियल सिचुएशन में तो क्रॉस करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है.
when people are content, right?
तो आप कहेंगे कि उधर क्यों जाना है, मुझे ब्रिज के उस तरफ क्यों जाना है, यही तो अच्छी है लाइफ. क्रॉस ही तब करना है जब ये सारी सिचुएशन है, और उस सिचुएशन से निकलने का तरीका भी क्रॉस करना ही है. सो जस्ट डू इट. द सूनर यू डू इट.
When we are when we are left with no choices than to cross the bridge.
Yeah. When you want to cross the bridge for yourself,
Right.
is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
It's more on our willingness to just
Yes.
take a step towards, or take a leap, towards creating a life what you ever dreamt of.
Absolutely.
So it's about, you know, when you just make people learn about, you know, telling power, like storytelling.
Hmm.
तो उसमें कभी एक ऐसा मोमेंट या कोई ऐसा केस आया है जहाँ पर लिटरली इफ यू नो समवन गॉड rose up by just listening to your story, and that moment you realized, yes, story can be a healing or can be a life changing for someone.
ऐसे stood up तो नहीं, but yeah, I've had a few emotional outbursts. I've had, I think the most common emotion that I've experienced is that my story has pushed people to look into their own stories and then say, I've walked the same path as you have.
Okay.
And I think when somebody does that, then it is, then they're able to also see what life can be if they cross over. So sometimes koi, you know, aap apne swamp pe ek, you know, the more you move, sometimes you keep getting deeper into it. So it's important that थोड़ा उसमें से निकल जाना बाहर और ध्यान से निकलना, क्योंकि अगर सिर्फ हाथ पैर ऐसे ही मारते हैं ना तो हम और धंसते जाते हैं. सो ऐसे बहुत लोग मिले जो धंस रहे थे और शायद इन स्टोरीज से उनको डायरेक्शन मिला. एंड देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु केम एंड स्पोक, एंड आई डिड व्हाटएवर आई कुड in whichever way I could. Whatever walked my way, I tried my best to support.
And it's kind of what I also firmly believe कि storytelling, of course, it is not less than just, you know, by showing someone or by giving a direction to someone. और story also कि when we rise by lifting others. तो उस time पे ये storytelling can be more effective.
You know, मैं एक बहुत छोटा सा example आपको बताती हूँ. My daughter is 16 years old, and she went for trekking into ice-laden mountains with her school thing in a leadership camp.
Oh.
And she is also an author. She's authored a book, and I mean authored a chapter in a book. And she has written in her chapter, and when she was discussing her story with me, this, you know, when they were on this leadership trek, I asked her, I said, where have you experienced friendship the most? So she said, when we were on that trek, the people who were ahead of us, boys or girls, and it was a slippery, it was not a snow, it was ice, right? So it was slippery. So wherever they would put their foot, they would kind of make. But the moment they moved forward, they also told people behind that, idhar rakhna pair. Then you'll not fall. I think that's what life is about. अगर हम तो चले गए ना, हमने कर लिया जो हमने करना था, वो point, अपनी struggle, अपनी मेहनत, अपना journey, we've crossed. So what is the harm in letting somebody who's behind you say, or with you, or even next to you, just turn around and say कि इधर पैर रख लो, और इधर से इधर चले जाना, फिर उधर चले जाना. Because I think if we all understand all our journeys are different, our destinations are different, and each one's due is going to get to that person, then all this thing will get so easy.
Sort of like it can be a footprint or a navigation kind of a map.
Anything.
कि जो
किसको कब क्या, कई बार किसी को बस इतना सा ही push चाहिए होता है.
हाँ.
That's it.
Exactly.
I think the only problem in the success of a story is when it lacks authenticity. आप अगर वो बता रहे हो जो आप नहीं हो, या it's not true or it's not authentic, or you're trying to cook it up or blow it out of proportion, it will never come out true. So a winning story is always an authentic story, and that's the bottom line of it.
कितने आप real हो सकते हो लोगों के साथ, and that touches the people most.
Absolutely.
Yes, and of course I would like to touch upon one kind of it can be a sensitive moment for you, and of course the principle you lead by, right? We rise by lifting others. But I'm sure there would have been a time when, and we all would like to know, who lifted you when you were, when you, in your lowest moment?
My friends, there are a few friends that I have who live in different corners of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, they put me together. They helped me, and for me, the Lego pieces were put together by my friends.
Okay. तो उसमें कोई एक स्पेशल कोई खास दोस्त रहा आपकी जर्नी के दौरान?
एक तो नहीं, बहुत है. I'm a person with many friends, but there are few who are very, very close to me. There's a friend in Toronto, there's a friend in Singapore, there is a friend who was then in Hong Kong. And there's a friend in Mumbai. These friends, they put, kind of reset their lives on some timers for me, right? So one friend, and these were COVID days as well, so it was a double whammy. So a friend would call while she was going to work. She had set the time that while she's driving, it would take her 45 minutes to drive to work. All those 45 minutes she would talk to me, and it would be about listening to what I'm going through and lifting me up. There's a friend who would, she's a friend where मुझे कहना ही नहीं पड़ता मुझे क्या कहना है.
Wow.
And
just
जो मैं नहीं कहती वो उसे सब पता है. I have a friend like that. I have a friend who would turn my perspectives towards a spiritual alignment and say that, this is a karmic perspective. There's a friend who would say, just say nothing and just say, come on, yaar, chal yaar, this is not you. So there are these 4-5 friends who have literally held my arm and told me, ki, koi baat nahi, get up. It's okay. Shit happens. It has happened. Get up and get going. So yes, I owe it to my friends.
Wow. So Anshu, as I've read your book, and I literally found out, that the whole story was, around when someone goes to their level of like being at zero, or when they feel literally crushed from everywhere, and the door, whatever they get to knock, they find that closed. तो ऐसा मोमेंट जो आपने बुक में एक्सप्लेन करा है, would you like to just share a glimpse of that with our listeners or watchers?
There's a paragraph in chapter 5 of my book where it's very clearly, it lists out of all that I lost in a sequence in a matter of a few months. So whether it was my home, whether it was a small thing like my car, whether it was family, whether it was separation from my child, whether it was कुछ भी,
मतलब हाँ,
it was सब कुछ. It was a phase of evaporation, and I literally stood as one individual. नहीं था कुछ भी उस वक्त आसपास, कुछ नहीं, मतलब कुछ नहीं. And my eyes were only pinned to the face of my daughter, and I just looked in one direction, that ये मुझे ठीक करना है. ठीक मतलब for her sake I have to stand up. But that was an initial thought, and then gradually I realized and learned कि जैसे आप कभी किसी भी फ्लाइट को लेते हैं, so you would notice that they say that in case of emergencies, put the oxygen mask yourself first.
Right.
So I realized if I want to uplift her, I'll have to put my oxygen mask first. And that's exactly what I did. So I first worked towards putting on my oxygen mask. I worked towards uplifting myself. I worked towards literally restructuring, reframing, and recreating my life from zero. Literally zero.
Zero to hero.
हीरो तो अब वक्त बताएगा, बट हाँ, जीरो बिल्कुल जीरो था. और वहां से एक्चुअली कभी भी कोई नहीं होता है. डिसीजन आपका होता है, एक्शन आपका होता है, जिम्मेदारी आपकी होती है. लोग सिर्फ खड़े होते हैं साथ में, कोई कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता आपके लिए. आपको ही करना है. जब ये बात समझ आ जाती है ना,
Mhm.
तब वो ब्रिज क्रॉस हो जाता है. पर वो समझने में हर एक को अपना अपना टाइम लगता है. किसी को कुछ दिन, किसी को कुछ महीने, किसी को कई साल. सो वो रियलाइजेशन होना
Mhm.
कि ये मुझे ही करना है, मुझे ही खड़े होना है और मुझे ये ब्रिज क्रॉस करना है, यही एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. एंड ऑल्सो कोई मेरे लिए ब्रिज नहीं क्रॉस करेगा. वो लोग खड़े हैं, दे विल मोटिवेट मी, दे विल स्टैंड बाय मी, दे विल लिसन टू मी, they will hear me out, but can they cross this for me? No one can.
चलना तो
So,
खुद ही
ये realization आने में वक्त लगता है. यही realization आने में वक्त लगता है. Acceptance में वक्त लगता है. ये उस वक्त फिर you accumulate yourself and you stand up and say चलो let's go. मैं नहीं करना तो चलो बस हो गया. This is not how it's going to be. And answer तो यही है. But it's all about कितना टाइम लगेगा. So all that I've written in the book is about this. It's about जैसे कि in fact also written in the book, and it's a very interesting thing. When I read that again, I'm like, okay, good, that's a good thing I wrote. So it's like when you're in a low network zone, वो bars चले जाते हैं,
Right.
तो जब आप इस zone में होते हो ना, आपके bars चले जाते हैं. There is no network.
हाँ.
And then but you have to keep walking. तो हम क्या करते हैं जब network चला जाता है? We keep फोन लेके इधर जाते हैं, इधर जाते हैं, we keep moving. So all you have to do is keep walking. जितना जिस दिन चला जाए उतना चलो, यहाँ पे उतना चलो, और उतना चलने के बाद धीरे 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 एक डंडी आ जाएगी नेटवर्क की, फिर 2 आ जाएंगी, फिर then you'll find the full network and you'll be back on track.
The speed will be so amazing, right? Like, I think it's a good example to relate, like,
Absolutely.
when we are in our non-network zone, and absolutely there are no towers which can, get us connected to the network.
Absolutely.
And I think it is also true that we are just one decision away from living or from having a purposeful life. When we talk about your leadership and you are you being a C-suite facilitator, and when you help them find their own voice. So I think this is coming back to your story, because this is more on get to know more, like to know more on your story. So when you help find other leaders to find their voice, so who helped you to found out your own voice?
You mean professionally?
Yeah, professionally or
Oh, I've
personally.
had immense amount of mentors all my life,
Mhm.
and you'll be happy to know that I'm in touch with all of them. Today, I have about 27 and a half years of nearing this July. I'll complete 28 years of work experience.
Oh,
So,
amazing.
in these 27 years,
Mhm.
whoever has uplifted me, supported me, I'm still in touch with them. In fact, day before yesterday, I spoke to my first boss,
Oh.
where I did my internship while I was still under 18.
Uh-huh.
And so I have been very lucky with uplifters. And I think it was always that एक fire, एक जुनून, एक passion, शायद वो शुरू से था और वो उनको दिखा.
Mhm.
And because they could see that, they always pushed me and supported me and showed me that if you do this, you'll get even better. And I was very lucky to have these kind of people around me all my life. I've also had clients, partners, business partners who I've worked with also helped me do that.
Okay.
So I've been damn lucky on that front, and knock on wood for that, yes.
So I think, so there is no doubt that you live by this principle,
Absolutely,
We rise
I try to.
when,
I try.
and I think ये भी पता है एक kind of responsibility हो जाती है, the person who literally are very authentic within, inside out, when he or she will look back to their journey, who had supported, right? And when we were nothing, and एक support मिल गया किसी ने हमारे अंदर वो ignite देखा, है ना, एक चिंगारी जलती हुई देखी, और जो भी उस चिंगारी को एक फायर बनाने के कैपेबल था, तो जो पीपल हमारे सराउंडेड में थे, मतलब हमारे अराउंड थे, जिन्होंने हमें हेल्प करा, तो आई थिंक नाउ इट इज आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दैट वी सर्व दैट पर्पस बैक टू द पीपल.
ये ना बहुत बड़ी बात लगती है मुझे, और ये बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बातें लगती हैं.
और
मैं आपको एक तो सिंपल पर्सपेक्टिव दूंगी इसमें. सिंपल पर्सपेक्टिव ये है कि इस बात को याद रखना कि किसने आपके लिए क्या किया है.
ये भी बहुत बड़ी बात है.
इतना भी अगर हम कर लें, दैट्स इनफ. एंड वी ऑल आजकल तो इट्स अ गुड थिंग दैट आजकल सब लोग बीइंग ग्रेटफुल. बट व्हाट इज बीइंग ग्रेटफुल? सो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ somebody helped me when I didn't have work, right? Somebody helped me get work at that time, right? Now I have reached a very good position in my career. Now that person is behaving a little unreasonable with me. Now for me to remember that this is the same person who helped me at that time, so it's okay. It's okay. Keep patience. It's okay. Because this person helped you when you didn't have money. So now if this person is behaving a little unreasonable and is not stepping into your space way too much, or if you can deal with it, then please deal with it. And be grateful for what that person did for you. Remember, I think being grateful is a beautiful emotion and we should all do that. But what we should also do is remember who did what for me in the good sense of the word, and you know, use and remind your brain at the right time that it's okay. उतना भी हम कर लें, I think, तो ये बहुत होगा. क्योंकि मेरे को ये लगता है हम इतने बड़े बड़े शब्दों और गोल्स में अपने आप को फंसा लेते हैं ना, तो हम कर कुछ भी नहीं पाते हैं. मुझे लगता है हर एक को अपनी लाइफ में थोड़ा थोड़ा देखना है, थोड़ा थोड़ा ही देखना है. मुझे इसके साथ नहीं बैठ पा रही है मेरी बातचीत, मैं इसको नहीं, मेरे से इससे कुछ नाराजगी लग रही है, पर ये रिश्ता मेरे लिए ज़रूरी है. तो क्या मैं थोड़ी देर डिटैच करके कुछ ऐसी बात याद कर सकती हूँ जो इस इंसान ने मेरे लिए की, जो तब मेरे लिए सब कुछ वही चीज़ थी, और क्या तब वो बात मुझे उतना सपोर्ट दे सकती है कि शायद मैं उसको फॉरगिव कर सकूं, या मैं ग्रेटफुल फील कर सकूं, या मैं उसके साथ एक वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप रख सकूं फॉर द सेक ऑफ व्हाट दैट पर्सन डिड फॉर मी. अगर हम ऐसा भी कर पाए, आई थिंक इट विल बी much bigger thing to achieve in my personal opinion.
And I think you rightly touched upon that point कि ऐसा होता भी है जनरली. मतलब जैसे मैं आपकी स्टोरी से ही समझना चाहूँगी कि जब when we are in our lowest time, तब हमारे पास दो चीज़ें रियलाइज होती है. एंड आई थिंक इट इज़ क्वाइट पॉपुलर ऑन रील ऑल्सो कि तब आपको पता चलता है who are your real relation,
100%,
and who literally are with you, and not just for the sake of being with yourself,
बिल्कुल,
or just they want to give a 200% of themselves
बिल्कुल,
just to help you to reach that path.
जरूर. यही तो मैं आपको बता रही थी कि जब वो एलिमिनेशन का फेज आया मेरे लाइफ में,
हाँ,
तो सबसे पहले क्या एलिमिनेट होता है? लोग ही तो एलिमिनेट होते हैं.
लिटरली
वो उड़ जाते हैं. लोग आपका फोन उठाना बंद कर देते हैं, लोग आपको जवाब देना बंद कर देते हैं, लोग आपको टालना शुरू कर देते हैं. यही तो होती है इवैपोरेशन ऑफ पीपल. और क्या होता है?
ये बात सच है कि जब इंसान सक्सेस हो जाता है तो, बट ऐसा क्यों है कि जैसे जैसे वो ऊपर बढ़ता है वो बहुत अलोन होता चला जाता है.
मैं बिल्कुल अलोन नहीं.
जो पीछे छूट जाते हैं लोग.
मैं छोड़ती नहीं हूँ ना पीछे. मैं लेके चलती हूँ साथ. मैंने अपना गैंग बनाया हुआ है. और पीपल, गैंग से मेरा मतलब है कि ये मेरे लोग हैं, बिकॉज ये मेरा लेसन है फ्रॉम अंशु अरोरा वर्जन 2.0. ने ये डिसाइड किया है कि इसको मुझे साथ लेके चलना है. So I'll do all that I can and I need to ensure that this person walks with me. जो मेरे हिस्से का है, मैं उनके हिस्से की जर्नी नहीं कर सकती. अगर उनके हिस्से की जर्नी में उनको मेरे साथ नहीं चलना है, that's a different thing.
Of course.
लेकिन जो मेरे हिस्से की जर्नी है वो मैं जरूर चलूंगी. आई एम कमिटेड टू दैट. सो मैं वो गैंग साथ लेके चलती हूँ अपना, ताकि अब कुछ तो छूट ही जाता है.
पर क्योंकि फिर हमें लोग भी चाहिए अपनी सेलिब्रेशन, और फिर
सेलिब्रेशन
इन द सेंस कि जो हमारे सुख दुख.
मैं आपको एक छोटी सी और बात बताती हूँ. ऑल्सो इन द बुक, when all this elimination thing happened, so how life makes you realize that अब आप अकेले हो गए हो और अब आपको ये लेसन याद रखना है. So there were two such instances in my life. One, of course, I moved into a rented accommodation,
Mm-hmm.
and at about 3 a.m. that house caught fire,
Oh.
and there was different floors, and the house owner uh, came up and said, "Khali karo ghar."
In the entire building or?
Yeah, the building had caught fire,
Okay.
and it wasn't very bad, but yeah, it was bad. So at 3 in the night, I couldn't think of anything. उन्होंने कहा जल्दी निकलो बाहर. So all I could think of was I picked up my wallet,
Mm-hmm.
I picked up my laptop, and I picked up my passport. I don't know. These three things came to my mind,
Mm-hmm.
and I picked these three things in my hand, and I ran down the steps. And when I stood, and of course my phone. Yeah, so when I stood on the ground floor, and watched the house,
Mm-hmm.
I realized I had nobody to call. अब मैं किसको कॉल करके बताऊं कि ये हो गया है, और अब मुझे कहाँ जाना है?
You forgot mobile?
No, I had nobody. मेरे पास कोई था ही नहीं कि मुझे किसको कॉल करना है. I had nobody. That was a hit that life gave me, and I said, now Anshu Arora, हो गया elimination तुम्हारी लाइफ का. Second incident, I traveled across Africa for a workshop, and all of that happened over 27 hours. Landed. I had nobody to send the message. Reached. मुझे किसी को बताना ही नहीं है. वो अक्सर हम लोग करते हैं ना. आप
थोड़ा
किसी को मैसेज करते हो ना, अपने मदर को, फादर को, किसी को तो करते हो मैसेज. रीच्ड. या कोई आप फोन खोलते हो तो किसी का मैसेज आया होता है आपके पास, हैव यू रीच्ड.
कोई होता है जो like.
So when I reached there, I was like, मुझे तो किसी को बताना ही नहीं है, है ही नहीं बताने के लिए. So ऐसे लाइफ आपको कई इंस्टेंसेस में डालती है. ये हिट, ये जो ब्लास्ट आता है ना, ये झेलना पड़ता है उस वक्त लगता है, उस वक्त आप इधर होते हो ब्रिज पे, और उस वक्त लगता है बस अब खत्म, अब कुछ नहीं. फिर दोबारा खड़े होना पड़ता है. फिर
कितना करेजियस मोमेंट होता होगा कि आप एकदम स्कैटर्ड हो.
पर चॉइस ही नहीं है, यही मैं कहना चाह रही हूँ. यू हैव टू, दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट, इफ थ्रू दिस योर पॉडकास्ट, थ्रू द बुक, दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू टेल यू, कि चॉइस होती ही नहीं है. देयर इज नो चॉइस बट टू बी करेजियस. आप नहीं करेजियस होगे तो क्या होगा? लाइफ्स गॉन. यू वांट लाइफ टू गो, cool, let go. Is it worth it? No. So if it's not worth it and only you can do something about it, okay, take your time. But don't take too much time, because then it becomes a loop and you can never get out of it. So take your time, put yourself together. एक दिन अगर आधा कदम चला जाए तो आधा ही चल लीजिए. एक दिन 4 चले गए तो उस दिन 4 चल लीजिए. पर थोड़ा थोड़ा चलते रहिए, and धीरे धीरे वो आ जाएंगे bars.
Yes, we will be in our full network zone. Thanks, and I think this is kind of an awakening moment for me as well. So if I talk about again, मैं थोड़ा storytelling पर ही आ रही हूँ. तो अगर if you could narrate all your breakdowns in one chapter, like a story,
That's my book.
so what would you name it?
Title it?
Yeah.
I'll title it Nimawashi.
Nimawashi.
Nimawashi is a Japanese term,
Mm-hmm.
and Nimawashi is a science where एक बहुत बड़े पेड़ को अगर आपको रीप्लांट करना है कहीं,
Mm-hmm.
तो what the Japanese people do is that उस पेड़ के आसपास एक ऐसे खोद देते हैं थोड़ा सा, और उसको खोदना जब शुरू करते हैं और खोदते हैं तो वो ट्री प्रिपेयर होने लगता है अबाउट रीप्लांटेशन.
Mm-hmm.
उस पेड़ को ये समझ आने लगता है कि ये मेरे से मिट्टी दूर जा रही है, अब ये जगह मेरे को छोड़नी पड़ेगी. एंड देन दे पिक अप दैट ट्री,
Uh-huh.
huge tree, and they replant it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So this process of digging around a tree
Mm-hmm.
to prepare it for a replantation, This process is called Nimavashi. Around a tree and then preparing it for a replantation is called Nimavashi. And I think all my life, whatever has happened in my life, I would like to believe has been that digging around, preparing this tree to be replanted to a better, a place of more recognition, a place of more happiness, a place of more green, a place of more growth, a place of more peace. And that's what I title my book, my chapter as Nimavashi.
Yeah. Of course. Thanks for sharing. I think Nimavashi, I don't know if you guys knew about it. I got to know through Anshu. So let me know if you knew it already. So yeah. So one thing, so now we have come to the end of our show and we just have some mic drop questions for you.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I would like to read that question actually, just to be so accurate on my question. So pardon me for that, listeners. So give us one line of truth that you want the world to carry in their mental pocket today.
There's always something better waiting for you.
So what if for people like थोड़ा उनको time लग रहा है realize करने में?
Like I said, keep walking and the bars will appear.
Right. But keep walking is the key. Okay. So another question, just the concluding one. What story are you living right now that you haven't told the world yet? And I would really want you to be so real.
I'm living the story of, I don't think I haven't told the world, but I'm living the story of building my own sanity. I'm living the story of building my own peace of mind. That's my top priority. I'm living the story of an accomplished life. I'm living a story of giving back to the world. I'm living a story of living with pride. I'm living a story of leaving something absolutely fabulous behind for my daughter. That's the story I'm writing now.
So many multiple directions.
Yes.
Like a goddess has a several several hands.
Goddess came, but yeah, my own bit of multiple hands to create whatever I need to, because there's so much to do.
Absolutely. I could not agree more. Yeah. So yes. So thank you so much, Anshu.
It's been a
And
pleasure.
It was really, how do I say, but just by touching upon your, your moments in life and just to listening by your story and by, of course, reading your book. And the person who is literally wants to walk on the path of self-transformation, and this is for our listener and watcher. Those, if you are really serious and if you are really aware about your life and if you want to achieve or accomplish something, so these conversations and the motive of starting this conversation was, of course, just to give you guys a direction, a lead or a thought so that you can also get started with your journey. जिस दिन अगर हमने decide कर लिया कि like no one can stop me, that very moment will take you to the next level in your life. All right. So thank you. Questions I have for you is, someone is listening or watching our show and at that moment they are feeling literally hopeless. So if you would have to, uplift them, so what part of your story you would want them to listen first?
Which part of my story?
This moment.
My story is short and sweet, and it's not a very long story. So there's only one essence to my story, which is that understand that nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to come to help you. There will be a lot of good people around you. But आपके लिए कोई आपकी journey चल कर नहीं सकता. वो चलना आप ही का है. So my message will be, when in doubt, when feeling hopeless or when feeling absolutely at a zero, जितना वक्त लगे थोड़ा सा लीजिए, लेकिन get up, chin up and walk, because इसके अलावा कोई और रास्ता ही नहीं है.
Attraversiamo उस time पर. Yeah. So thank you so much. It
Hey,
was
pleasure.
Yeah.